Hello and welcome to the show. Today's episode is an out and about episode, so expect to hear some noise in the background, especially since there's some guy not far from me who is playing gospel music. So, as you're listening to this podcast episode, if you can hear the gospel music, I hope that the music is going to minister to you and is going to console you and open you up to God's blessings so that your business will flow much more smoothly. And actually, this is a good way to start off the day by listening to, say your prayers, listen to some gospel music, and then try and get that money so that God will bless the work of your hands. So, today's episode is not about gospel music and it's not about God, but it's about how to use problem-based openers to market your business. Now, the reason why I'm talking about problem-based openers is this. Now, for those of you who think that sounds like big grammar, just hang in there. You'll see that this is quite simple. It's because, well, first off, I've mentioned it in a couple of episodes, maybe like the last 4 or 5 episodes in the last week, and I don't think I have defined what a problem-based opener is so far. Now, a problem-based opener is this, that when you're having conversations with people, okay, let me take a step back. There are lots of people who, in fact, too many people are trying to start business conversations, trying to start sales conversations, trying to start marketing conversations, and are doing it the wrong way. Because recently, a real estate marketer walked up to me, and this is not her real name anyway. So a real estate marketer walked up to me and she said, "Hello, my name is Funke Oyebami. I work for blah, 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 blah." I just looked at the flyer and I told her, "Oh, sorry, I'm not interested." And she said, "Okay, sir." And then she left. Now, there are a lot of you who are trying to start business conversations, trying to start sales conversations, trying to start marketing conversations, and this is how you guys are going about it. You walk up to someone and you say, "Hello, my name is Abubakar Oyetunji, and I work for this, that," and people just glaze over. Now, the problem with this approach is, number one, you are an interruption. The person is doing something else, you're interrupting. For me, I was trying to get some work done in the car, because what I do is I take my keyboard with me all the time. I do all my work from my phone. So sometimes I'm in between one or two things and I'm like, okay, I have maybe like 10 minutes. Let me just park here and then sharp, respond to this email, maybe write this proposal, call this person, that kind of thing. So I was in the middle of one of those sprints when she walked up to me. "Hello, my name is Funke Oyebami. I work for this. I said, "Oh, sorry, I'm not interested." Now, the downside is you are not an interruption, and nobody cares about you or your company name. So, what we should do is, we need to own that fact that yes, you're an interruption, and nobody cares about you. Acknowledge those facts, and then learn to cut to the chase. Because at least if you cut to the chase, and if you get straight to the point, and you find somebody who is interested in your UVP, that's your unique value proposition. Unique value proposition just means the reason why people do business with you. Your happiest customers, why do they work with you? If somebody is interested in your UVP, then just book a meeting so that you guys can talk later. Then you will have a greater chance of closing the sale. Because like for real estate now, that is a complex sale. There's no how you're going to close a real estate deal because you came into a car park, you saw somebody sitting in his car, and you really think you're going to close a 10 million naira, 50 million naira, 100 million naira, 200 million naira deal just like that. No, it doesn't happen that way. So when some of you are trying to have these business conversations, these marketing conversations, go first with a problem-based opener that says what your UVP is, your unique value proposition, the main reason why people do business with you. If the person is interested, don't take up too much of their time. Book a meeting so that you talk later. You go to their office, they will come to your office, you do a phone call, you do a Zoom call, you do a WhatsApp call, you do a whatever. There are lots of options that we have nowadays. But either ways, show up, state your UVP in the form of a question, your unique value proposition, the main reason why people do business with you. Then try and book a meeting to talk later. That is the only way you're going to close a complex sale. If somebody is interested, good, that is the way you go about it. If someone is not interested, then, apologize and thank them for their time and offer them a flyer. Give them the flyer and then move on. By the way, this will be the most, the least, anyway, let me just leave it. But that's just the main thing. So that's how problem-based openers work. You're showing up to someone with a simple question around your unique value proposition, the reason why people do business with you. If the person is interested, book a meeting so that you can talk later, because you can't close the complex sale on the spot. If someone is not interested, thank them for their time, apologize, drop a flyer, and then you move on. So now let's flesh it out with an example for Funke Oyebami. So you don't walk up and say, hello, my name is Funke Oyebami and I work for Toyota Incorporations Limited, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And then you now hear, sorry, I'm not interested. Or the person just glazes over, like they're not listening to you. Instead, walk up to the person and you say, good morning, sir. Have you thought of owning your own home before? And then you keep quiet and hear what the person has to say. Now, most people who buy real estate, in my own opinion, Shaq, I'm not a real estate professional, but I think most people who buy real estate will either buy it for two reasons. Number one, they want to have their own house. This is the whole, this is Nigerian thing, like I have my house. So they want to either own their own house or they want to use the land or use the building to make money. So if you're a real estate professional, please let me know in the comments or, hook up with me later. In my own opinion, those are the main reasons why people buy real estate. Either to own their own house or to use the land or the house to make money. So your problem-based opener should be around those two. Walk up to someone. Good morning, sir. Have you thought of owning your own home before? Keep quiet and hear what the person has to say. That will determine the way the conversation will go. Some people will still say, sorry, I'm not interested. And the thing will end there. Some people might give you some kind of yes, like, well, you now know that, okay, maybe there's room for a small conversation. And, okay, let me not go into too many possibilities what might happen. But the main thing is, walk up to someone. Good morning, sir. Have you thought of owning your own home? If the person sounds like there's some room there for conversation, that is where you go into your unique value proposition even more. That is the benefits, the main reason why people do business with you. So, good morning, sir. Have you thought of owning your own home? Person responds, it looks like there's room. Okay, sir, with XYZ mortgage and with payment plan, it's possible to own your own home outright, and you can get a duplex in central business area in 3 years. Is that something you'd like to learn more about, sir? Then you hear the response. If it's sounding possible, if it's sounding doable, then this is the kind of person that you now schedule a meeting with, because you actually need to have a deeper conversation with this person. You actually need to know about them, their family situation, how many kids, where is the children's school, where do they want to build a house, is it the outskirts of town, is it a central business area, get a sense of the person's, how do I put it, you want to feel the person out, you want to know whether this is somebody who is a high net worth individual or not. There are lots of conversations that you need to have that you can't figure out, on the spot. So this is the way that you should go about it. Good morning, sir. Have you thought about owning your own home? Oh, okay. Actually, with my company, we have payment plans that make it possible so that you can own outright in 3 to 5 years. Is this something you'd like to learn more about, sir? Because I can see that you're in the middle of something. Okay, no problem, sir. You say your office is in Maitama? Okay, no problem. I can come and see you, sir, Wednesday, 10 o'clock. Would that be okay, sir? Okay, please. All right, no problem, sir. So, can I get your phone number? Okay, is this your WhatsApp number as well? Okay, no problem, sir. I'll send you a WhatsApp message on Monday to remind you about our meeting on Tuesday. Would that be okay? Okay, no problem, sir. Thank you very much, sir. My name is Funke Oyebami. I'll send you a text message after this, and then you leave. So that's a much more fruitful way to do the whole thing. So don't worry about stating your name. Your name will come up. Don't worry about the you will discuss your company well and all the things your company offer. But showing up, hello, my name is Funke Oyebami. I work for so. You're just wasting time. You're an interruption. Cut straight to the point. I figured if they're interested. If they're interested, give them a brief scope of what your unique value proposition is. The main reason why people do business with you. If it looks like they like it, then the goal is schedule a meeting. So you can start digging deep, finding out what they need, and you can start the toasting and the presentation and then the everything. That is what will give you the greatest chance for closing a complex sale. Now, if it's a simple sale, like a simple commodity, like pure water, then of course there's no problem. You show up, pure water, you have an interruption, but no problem. It's a simple thing. It costs 15 naira for one sachet. The person is either thirsty or not. And the person will either buy or not. And it's that simple. So you sell pure water, you sell cola nut, you sell screen guard, you sell slippers, you sell ties. Because in Abuja, there's some people who walk around and they sell socks and ties. I think it's really interesting because I never saw it until I came to Abuja. And some of the ties actually look quite good. That's for those of you who work in banks and in the civil service. So those kind of things, no problem. But for something complex, you're selling real estate, no. Show up, problem-based opener. What is your UVP? What are the main reasons why people do business with you? Use that to start the conversation and see if they're interested. So now, that example we used, ownership, home ownership. Have you thought of owning your own home? So another way could be, good morning, sir. Okay, I've read you, sir. Okay. Good morning, ma'am. Have you thought of using land to make money before? And then question mark. Hear what it is that they have to say. And then you wait. Depending on what they say, one of the scopes you can follow up with later will be like, oh, ma, with XYZ plans, you can buy rental property or acquire land to resell with only this percent down. Would you like to learn some more? And then hear what it is that madam has to say. And then the rest of the scope is still the same. You say, oh, okay, ma, no problem. But actually, before I can get into specifics of how my company will be able to help you, we need to have another conversation so I need to learn some more about you. I need to learn like what your investment horizon is. We need to know some more about the kind of properties you would like to acquire, blah, blah, blah. So it would work best if we can have a meeting later on so we can talk some more. Would you be available for so or so? You pick a date, set a time, we agree. Is she coming to yours or are you going over to hers? In my own opinion, though, we should try and reduce the amount of friction. So I always recommend going over to their own place. If you're telling them that they should come to your own office, you're giving them homework. And the more homework that you put in the process, the more obstacles that you're putting in your ability to close the sale. That is what I would recommend. So in my own opinion, you go to them. Especially since when one of these things click, your commission is going to be big. Even if it is, think about it. If it's a 10 million naira something, and in your real estate firm, they pay you guys, 5% or 10% on 5% of 10 million. Is that big? So I'm not good at math, so I can't figure that out now. But I'm just saying that when 2 or 3 of these things click, it's worth it. So going over to the office is not going to be a problem. But summary, Sha, this is how lots of you should be starting your sales conversations, your business conversations, and your marketing conversations. You can walk it up and say, hello, my name is Funke or Yebami, and I work for Horizon Insurance. Just figure out the UPV, unique value proposition, UVP. The main reason why people do business with you. So, insurance. Okay, now people are selling insurance products that have a benefit of paying children's school fees. So you can walk up to that person and say, oh, hello, ma. Let me see. Okay, I need to give this one some more thought. Let's see. Okay, you walk up to her in the car. Maybe you see the baby seat in the background. Okay, yes. So you see the baby seat at the back of the car. So you now know that, okay, this woman has some young children or something like that. Now with insurance, we sell lots of products. So you can walk up to her and say, oh, hello, ma, is your car insured? That's not a bad way to start the conversation. Of course, she says her car is insured. You can now say, oh, madam, do you know that we now have insurance products that make it easier for people to pay school fees right from primary school all the way to university? And then keep quiet and hear what it is she has to say. Some people say, no, I'm not interested. But there are some people who say, insurance product, paying school fees. What's the correlation? How does that work? You see, that now gives you some room to now talk to someone. Say, oh, yes, man. With Horizon Insurance, this is this plan, that plan, blah, 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 blah. But I can see you're in the middle of something. This is something we'd actually have to talk to some more. I can actually come over to your office next week, Friday, 10 a.m. with some material so that we can talk through a couple of things. Would you be interested with that, man? And then you fix the meeting, and that's it. The goal is to go over to Madam's office to now start getting into in-depth conversations. Who is she? What kind of plan would she be interested in? What age is the baby? If she's considering these kinds of plans, how long is it going to be? Is it nursery school into secondary school? Is it primary school into university? Get a sense of the vision that she has for her children. For those people who want the children to school abroad, it will determine the kind of plans that you can show. So anyway, I hope you guys are getting the gist about how we can use problem-based openers to start the conversation. Basically, problem-based opener just means, what are the problems that you solve? Use that to open the conversation. All that stuff of your name and who you work for, don't worry, it will come out later on. But hello, my name is Funke Oyebami. I work for too long. You're wasting valuable time. You're an interruption. Acknowledge it. Get straight to the point. What are the main reasons why people do business with you? State that first. Most of our happy customers do business with us because da. Is this something you're interested in? And hear what they have to say. If they say no, not interested, move on. Look for somebody else. If they're interested, then book an appointment so that you can go over to their home or to their office. Okay, let me say to their office to be on the safe space. Because nowadays, now that people are chopping up people in their houses and putting them in the freezer, it's better to go to the office. So go to the office, public place, so that you're safe. Go over to the office and then start having detailed qualification and discovery conversations to know who they are, what they're about, what's the vision, where they're heading to, what's the plan, what are their likes, what are their dislikes, and then do it like that. So the goal basically is show up. Is this person interested or not? Okay, they're interested. From there, book a meeting. At the meeting, qualify. After qualification, you'll be able to now make your proposal or your presentation, and hopefully that should increase your chances of closing the deal. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for listening. If you'd love to connect for a strategy session, a business audit, or you have questions you want me to answer, the number to reach out to me on is 080-6466-2140. The country code is +234. That's my WhatsApp number as well. Then connect with me on LinkedIn. The name to look for is Tavishima Ayede. I also have a YouTube channel of the same name. Over 1,070 videos there right now. Most of them are faceless videos, as per. It's just the podcast that I put the audio there. So if you look there, you're not going to see my face. Except if you scroll to the beginning, back when I was still on YouTube and on TikTok. So then I used to do TikTok, what do you call it again? Is it Facebook? Facebook Reel, Instagram Reel, and then TikTok something. So yeah, those videos are there. So you can go have a look at them, then you get to see my face. All right, so thanks for your time and attention. I'll catch you guys at the next episode.